And some guy said I had a Filipino accent. And I was from the Philippines. And I said, that's not what my IRS statement says. And he just kept yelling at me. I want to speak to a white person. And I said, I'm going to put you on hold. And I asked my supervisor, do I sound like a Filipino? And I love Filipino people. Don't get me wrong. But I sound like a Filipino person as much as I sound like an African American or a French person. Like, I don't sound like any of those people.
I've had to have some stern conversations because when they see things, so when I work with Geneva Woods, my med supplies, we got that a lot, but majority of our staff at our Anchorage branch was Filipino. And we were like, they would be talking to the Anchorage branch, but they would think they're talking to the ROI and they would refuse to talk to these people and they were hanging up on people. And it was just like, I don't know what else to tell you other than if you don't believe us, come into our lobby, you know, and you can see what our staff looks like and what everybody looks like. Like, and majority of the time too, those complaints that we get, we record all of our phone calls. And I recently had to listen to some. It even records the hold music. I was listening to a lady's phone call today where it says, please hold for the next available representative, and goes to the music and she goes, yeah, I'm sure you're going to answer the phone soon. Like, it's recording everything.
I mean, I waited about 5 minutes to, you know, get you, and it's fine.
Yeah.
The most uncomfortable calls I have ever made were, there is no hold music.
And you're just
it's like dead air.
Yeah.
For 20 minutes.
Yeah. It's just, but people are like so just impatient and mean and rude, but when you listen to those recorded calls most of the time with ROI where they complain, I can't hear the person, they were rude to me, they wouldn't listen to me, they wouldn't help me. 95% of the time I listen to the call and it has nothing to do with the employee. The person on the other line comes on already probably irritated and upset and short.
Yeah.
And they're the ones causing, you know, the issues and concerns. And it's like, I don't understand why people are so angry.
I mean, I've had people threaten to kill me and beat me up.
Oh my gosh.
I've been called every bad word in the English language. And I've had people call in every 2 weeks just to scream at me for an hour. It's like, I'm just going to transfer you to the Spanish line. They don't speak it. But not dealing with that. So they're angry usually for the dumbest reasons.
Yeah. Yep. The lady who yelled at me this morning, one of the employees walked up to say something to me, but he saw I was on the phone, and I was like, I just hit mute, and I'm like, it's okay. This patient's going off in my ear on the phone. What can I help you with?
Bills.
You know?
That's usually what does it.
And then when I got done with the conversation, she was like, I'm so sorry that I yelled at you. I don't know why I'm acting like this. And I was like, hey, I've been in this field long enough. I didn't take it personal because you're mad, you're upset.
Phone bills, those are the fun ones where they go off on a trip forgetting that there's such a thing as overseas charges, come home and it's $12,000.
Yeah.
And they blame me. You could change it if you want to. I'm 1 out of 500,000 employees. The CEO couldn't change it.
Oh.
What do you want me to do?
Right.
Yeah, just take it in stride. Yeah, but that one guy, he threatened to, while I was looking at his home address info. So, yeah.
My goodness. I've never had anything that bad here, so hopefully...
Yeah, he called me the C word and a lot of other bad words, and it's like, you know what? I can't hear you anymore.
Yeah. Sometimes you just tune it out and let them go. There's been conversations, and I've always told everybody here, if you're ever, like, someone is just being rude and they're just naming every word in the book like that to you, just, you know what? Obviously you're upset and angry, and we can't communicate right now to find a solve. So if you continue to use language, I'm going to disconnect. And if they continue, okay, we'll talk later, bye. Hang up a note. We know everything.
Yep.
But it is what it is, though, too.
Something about talking on the phone. If they're not standing in front of you, they think
it's exactly
they can...
what it is. And then when they come in to see you, then they're like, oh, hey, hi, ha, 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 ha. And you're like, You were just so rude to me on the phone.
I put notes in
I'm like,
everywhere I work. This person, yeah.